Hello and welcome to a quick tour of the RSI Apollo. I'm in the Alpha 4.3.1 PTU build at the moment, and I'm going to have to thank Captain Gunter for letting me use his hangar to take a look at the Apollo, because I don't have Apollo myself, Medivac or Triage. I will be buying one, so the differences between the Medivac and the Triage are pretty minor. It's a different skin, and the Medivac version also has some additional missile launchers. It's got like 2 rows of missiles rather than 1 row, and it's got better armor. But I think it is an absolutely beautiful ship. It is probably my it's my favorite RSI ship that exists in game currently. I say that because I love the Perseus. So it's got some nose weapons that the pilot uses, and there's also a remote turret which the pilot or the co-pilot can use. It's effectively a ship for 2 people to run. And you'll see that because there's 2 beds. I mean, you can run it with more people, and they sort of chill out in the medical beds as well. But I'd say this is a perfectly functional ship with 1 or 2 people. I just think it works really well as a medical evac ship with 2 people, because you can use it as like a medical surgery and fly around and eventually have people spawn on you, charge them fees, all that sort of stuff. But also get into areas, attack, defend, and help evac people there. I mean, it's not a combat ship by any means, but it does have a little bit of combat ability, and it's not totally defenseless. It is not a glass cannon. It's a reasonable size as well, right? So it's got 2 entry points, one at the front, an elevator, and then this rear ramp. This is where you'll be bringing people up with dragging them up if you need to put them in a med bed. So I'm going to close that door behind me. You can see the way that the airlock closes, which is pretty cool, right? Let's open it again. Beep. I really like that. There's a lot of effort gone into that opening and closing. So, we're in the sort of main section, and we've got medbed 1 on the left, and we've got medbed 2 on the right. You can set these up with tier 1, 2, or 3 medical facilities in each. With the Apollos, you get 2 sets of each of those, so you can set it up in any configuration you want. But yeah, you've got a nice, big, roomy area here. I assume this is going to be an engineering panel eventually. Got a little armory and cargo area. So I think it's 32 SCU of cargo in both the Apollos. So medical supplies, and I suppose weapons and stuff as well, right? You've got your weapons rack and stuff, because you could be doing pretty hardcore evacs. Got some component storage, or I say storage, component access. It's pretty much the same on the other side. Your engineering panel here. Another little cargo area. So let's see if this is still a bug. So you see it says, oh, medbay 1. Oh wait, but when I go to here, medbay 2. So they've copied a lot over. Wrong. A level of detail thing. So when you're a certain distance away, it appears to be medbed 1/2 when it shouldn't be. So this is a tier 1 facility I've put in here in medbay 1. It's got 1 bed. That's how you can tell. In the Apollo anyway. And this will do your tier 1 injuries. You can store 400 units of med gel, I believe, at the moment. No, 600. I'm mistaken. 600. No, it's the tier 2 ones, which are 400. So 600 units of med gel can be stored there. It's 100 units to respawn. The tier 1 facilities have a 750 million kilometer range. And then it's like 50k kilometers for tier 2. And is it 5 kilometers for tier 3? Tier 1 have the ridiculous range. And tier 3 have quite a short range, just your sort of local area. And at the moment, yes, 400 units that the tier 2 beds can store. But 400 each. So sort of bear that in mind. When you set a med bed, you are actually setting it to that med bed, not the facility, not the ship, to the actual specific med bed. So bear that in mind. And if you want to change your modules in your ship, you'd change it like you would weapons or whatever. Or other components in the Moby-Glass. But I really like these medical facilities. They're pretty much mirrored on both sides other than the beds. So you've got sort of patient storage where it's holding their imprints. Got a little medical fridge. Interesting, this one has a sink. I assume it's a sink. And then on both of them you've got a toilet. Oddly, not a shower. But yeah, the tier 3 one's just got 3 beds, basically. Another bed here. But I think the ship's nice and simple. It feels nice and roomy and big. Because you are effectively running it as a little doctor's surgery. Got more component access in the neck. Other engineering terminal there. Much more important when we actually have engineering. So you've got the living area combined with the cockpit in the front, which is sensible if you're having some of the ship more public facing. Because then you can go, well, the permission to get into the neck is only given to the crew. And you've also got the beds left and right, and you have little toilets with this pop-out point. Such cool attention to detail. One day we'll have mirrors. Mirrors are the worst thing in Star Citizen. Changed my mind. Oh, so this is the other elevator I was talking about. So that takes you to the... pretty much directly under the cockpit there. I really like the look of the RSI ships now. We know that the Aurora and stuff's also getting a few little updates. So hopefully they'll look absolutely great and gold standardized. And once they're done, got your fire extinguisher, which will be important soon. You've got your pilot and co-pilot as well. So let's get into the pilot chair. I think we can get into the remote turret from here as well. Turrets. Yeah, we can get into the remote turret as well. Oh, you are... So, I mean, it's got a reasonable amount of defenses, right? Yeah, I think the ship is very cool. I'm looking forward to trying out being a trauma team in 4.3.1. Might do that on the PT next week, but I think it's going to be better to do in the live build once more of the bugs are sort of fixed a bit and there's more people around so that you can actually try and evac them. And we want medical beacons turned back on as well. So I'm not sure if they're on or off at the moment. You see the missiles in the center area there. Let me zoom in on them. So on the triage, there's only one row. On this, there's 2 rows. And the Medivac, this version has, as I said, a different skin. It's not the red skin. This is a white skin. And it's got better armor. Got that turret on top. And those guns down here. Yeah, I'm a fan. I am going to be picking one up. I don't really mind if it's a Medivac or a triage, though. I suppose that the Medivac is the more military version. Who would say no to better armor? Is there any downsides to the Medivac over the triage? Does anyone know? Tell me in the comments below. But yeah, that was a quick little tour. We'll talk more about the ship in the following few days, I'm sure. And thank you once again to Captain Gunter for allowing me to use this. Very much appreciated. Pew, pew, pew. Please don't get me a crime stat.
Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for this month of September we are giving away an RSI Apollo Triage, a medium-sized flying medical clinic. It also comes with lifetime insurance and access to Star Citizen with a game package. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during this month of September. If you would like to further support the channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe, watch my other videos on the channel for everything Star Citizen related. There's a load of useful links below as well to a load of stuff that I support or support me in some way with like NordVPN and all that sort of jazz, Game Glass, loads of cool stuff. But also, you could clickety-click on the join button under my videos to help support the channel even more by giving a little bit of money. Oh, isn't that good? Get a load of exclusive little bonuses as well. Or you can use Patreon to do pretty much the same thing, whatever you fancy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great September, and I'll see you in the verse.